I decided to rip the Band-Aid off tonight. I'm trying DoorDash's Earn by Time for a short shift. Now, I'm running it at nighttime. It's a Tuesday night. I'm running it at nighttime because I can't see how it would be worth it any other time of day. I've seen different rates in different markets. What I'm looking at right now is $8 an hour plus tips. I've seen better rates than that. I've seen like 12 in other markets. Let me know in the comments what you guys have going on, because I feel like 8 is low. And maybe it's because of the time of night that I'm doing this. Starting at 10:15 p.m., gonna run it to midnight. The last time I did a night shift on the channel, of course I didn't do Earn by Time. I just went pay by order, and I made just over $20 an hour for a shift that was just over 2 hours. Let's see how this compares here tonight. First order right here. This is the other thing. It doesn't show me a total at all. It just shows me the restaurant and the distance. Let's do this one to start out. Let's hope that it's got some sort of tip on it. And let's just see what happens. No matter how bad this is, an hour 45 minute shift, who really cares? So I figure this will be a good time for me to try it if I ever am. Oh, and by the way, before we pick up that first order, for those that watched my last video, I found the wedding ring, baby. I found it. I found it. I told y'all I was gonna turn this day around. I did. I feel like I did. So let's keep crushing it today. Let's make some money tonight. Got our order. Wing stop. I don't want a wing stop. I want a wing go. Get it? I want a wing go. Like I'm Trey Wingo. You remember that dude from ESPN? Trey Wingo? Okay, I just pulled up into the neighborhood. I'm gonna be honest. Not loving the area. It's gonna be a pleasant surprise to me if there's a tip on this. $2.70, no tip. I'm gonna be honest. Doesn't feel great delivering that. I'm gonna wait to reserve judgment though, because I'm getting the hourly pay. Maybe this is gonna pan out. Maybe we're gonna approach $20 an hour here. Let's keep it going. I'm keeping my fingers crossed here. I'm not gonna let one no tip make me think that the whole shift is gonna be a fail. Let's keep going. Thankfully, this order didn't take long. What I also like is if it takes time for me to get an order, like right here, I've already sat here a minute or two without getting my next order. At least I'll get paid for some dead time, right? Is that how it works? Or is that not how it works? Wait a second. Wait, I think I saw that you don't get paid for dead time. Is that right? Okay, I got an order. Let me go look at it. Okay, here's the order. I declined it. That's taking me way out of my zone. I don't want to go all those miles and come back. I can't risk that. So I used my one decline for the first hour. I also read, yeah, the $8 an hour is from when you accept to when you deliver. So currently, right this second, I'm earning nothing. There's no way this is gonna work out, is it? This was a terrible idea. This is terrible. I'll be lucky if I have one that I don't have to decline in the next few minutes. Seriously. That last one was garbage. I can't commit to that. Way too far. All right, I got my next one. Thankfully, I don't really mind taking it. It's a stack order. I'm guessing the tips aren't gonna be nice on this one either, but it's short, so I'm not committing to go really far. Now, should what I be doing is kind of taking my time on this, since I'm paid from when I accept to when I deliver, but not in between orders? So should I just kind of go, 15 miles an hour down to this restaurant, just kind of chill, take my time, make sure I get my first hour done so that I don't have to decline another one? Is that kind of how you play this game? Is that really what DoorDash wants from us? I don't know. But I know I can do these two. We'll see where we're at. The part that I really like about delivering here at night, once again, I'm back in my wife's primary car. I got my aux cord back. I'm jamming out tonight. I'm jamming out to some Token. If you don't know Token, I'm gonna help you get to know Token. He's coming to Charlotte in early February. I may or may not be going. I may or may not be making a video for you guys about it. I may or may not be meeting him that day. I don't want to do any spoilers, but Maybe. We'll see. Wink, wink.
Soda water, chase it down till all them rounds taste like air. You stack the glasses, I was off. It's about the size of a baby chair.
Taco Bell, let's see. Do they want us coming inside at this time of night? Nope. Doors locked. I don't mind that at all. You guys know I don't mind going through the drive-thru. I especially don't mind going through the drive-thru tonight when I'm being paid for the time. Okay, this might actually be a blessing in disguise. Let's make these pickups, and then it looked like the drop-offs were right here. So this shouldn't take very long, even going through the drive-thru.
Order when you ready.
Hey, I'm picking up your DoorDash's for Jose. Derek is the other one. Sorry.
Okay, full forward.
Okay. Now we're chilling, 2 cars back, and getting paid for the time. Okay. Okay, DoorDash. I see there can be some small perks to the EBT. I'm just nervous though. I'm nervous we're gonna get hit with a really bad one, and it's gonna destroy the whole shift. Maybe it's just because I had such a bad day, you guys know. Maybe I'm just super pessimistic. I'm supposed to be optimism guy. I'm gonna be optimism guy. See, it's a choice, my friends. Glass half full, glass half empty. That's a choice. That's a day by day, hour by hour choice we get to make. Hold up, y'all. I just realized something's sitting here. That $2.70 for the last order. That was all I got, wasn't it? That was it. No tip. The $2.70, that wasn't before my clock time for the $8 an hour. Like, that was it. Maybe I don't know how the system works yet. If that's all I got paid for that was $2.70, because I didn't just take my sweet time, I did it as fast as I could, because they said it was 20 minutes. You break that down, $8 an hour, it's like, yeah, $2.70. No way. What are the odds that the very first order I ever do or get doing this is a no tip order? Is it high odds? Please let me know in the comments. Is this how it goes? This has 0% chance of being successful if there's no tips on these, because you're not being paid $8 an hour for the dead time, and $8 an hour isn't enough regardless. Food delivery is still gonna be reliant on tips, even if you're doing earn by time. Oh man, it's getting really hard to be glass half full right now. I've sat here at Taco Bell for well over 10 minutes. I guess earn by time in this case might be better than not, because if I were sitting here anyway, I would just be getting upset that it's taking so long, but I'm just kind of chilling since they're taking their sweet time inside the restaurant. All right, so it took an extraordinary amount of time to get the food, considering it's just Taco Bell, but got my 2 orders here, headed to the first drop off, and I can tell you guys already again, I'm not super pumped about it. You know, an inexpensive motel less than half a mile from Taco Bell, they're not gonna be tipping me anything, are they? Okay, come on, Jose. Come on, Jose. Come up clutch for me. Okay, there may have been a tip on that one, because it says it's not gonna show me my earnings until after my second delivery, but all of a sudden it's showing $8.58 up there in the top right corner. So I'm thinking there had to be a tip on that one. Now I'm headed 1 hotel over. This is a nicer hotel than this one, so I'm hopeful. Okay, I think I only ended up with $8.27 for both of those deliveries. So like an average of $4.13 each. Not great. Not great, but better than the last one. So I'm at like an hour already. It's already 11:15. So I'm looking at like $10 an hour for this. Seriously? Seriously, DoorDash? And now I'm basically forced to accept this one. 2 different restaurants, both of which I'm gonna have to wait in the drive-thrus for. Thankfully, I'm not having to go chase all over town. I'm staying close to where I live. Come on, buddy. I'm on that horn repeatedly. If you're in my way, I'm gonna let you know. I mean, that's just unacceptable to not go through a light when it's green. Anyway, I'm back at Taco Bell. Let's sit in this line again.
Thank you for Taco Bell.
Hey, it's DoorDash again. This time I've got Ian.
Can I take the order?
Hey, I'm just picking up your DoorDash for Wesley. No cars here at Wendy's at all. Just coming straight through all the way. Hey man, can I get a drink carrier?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Taco Bell delivery. Once again, it told me I can't really see the earnings until after the second delivery. So let's knock this Wendy's delivery out. And then I think I'm gonna head home. That'll be a full hour-and-a-half shift by the time I drive home. And then let's see where we're at. This is definitely the highest property value that I've delivered to during the shift. You would hope that that's a positive thing. Let's see. I'm approaching my neighborhood now, so that was an hour-and-a-half shift. We ended up making $25.09. Not terrible in the end. It did take on that final stack right there. It took respectable tips on both of those to kind of, in my opinion, save the shift at all. It's still not great. Like $16.72 an hour. I don't entirely understand the strategy. People that are doing this consistently, this is how they DoorDash. I don't get that. One, because I couldn't multi-app. Like, I don't know how you'd multi-app doing this and uphold the standard that DoorDash has of only 1 decline per hour. I don't know how you'd mix in Uber Eats and Grubhub orders with it to make your time most efficient like I normally do. Second, I feel like if you're gonna do this on DoorDash, like if this is gonna be the way you do it, just do it where you're accepting every order with a few exceptions. Just accept 90% of the orders. It feels to me like base pay is every bit as valuable as the $8 per hour during your deliveries. The only way that I could see this form of delivering strategy being semi-respectable is if DoorDash offers $8 an hour flat, regardless of whether you've got food in your car or not. If you're paying when there's no orders at all, just dead time, idle time, in between offers, then maybe I get it. Maybe we can have that conversation. But for right now, I really don't see it. Orders that I never, ever would have accepted, I just delivered. Several of them. So that explains how it's working for DoorDash. Like, of course, they didn't come up with a new concept for it to be helpful to you and I. They came up with this concept because it's gonna deliver a higher percentage of the no-tip orders. That it only makes sense to me that that's what's going on, and that's what I think just happened on my shift. So, and I think it's really designed to take advantage of new drivers, because they would look at the two options on the screen there, Dash pay by order or Dash paid by time. And some people would look at that and say, why would I not also take the $8 an hour in the tips? Like, why would I not do that? And they're not understanding the value of basically being self-contracted, where you can accept and decline. The new Dashers aren't going to get that. They're just going to see the guaranteed $8 and say, well, of course, let me do it this way. And so DoorDash is taking advantage of people. And so don't let them take advantage of you if you know what's going on, definitely. If I hadn't been saved by that last stack right there, I would have had a horrible shift. For that first hour, I was at $10 for the first hour. I would have been cucked by DoorDash. And if you're doing this and consistently happy with $10 an hour, you're being cucked. You're a cuck. Anyway, I guess this was a decent shift given the circumstance. Today is a day that just needs to end. Have you guys ever seen those videos? This is a guy that like talks about sometimes it's better if you just recognize that a day is no good and you just end it.
When you have a bad day, give up. Go home and sleep. Not every bad day can become a good day. Some days are fucked and cannot be unfucked.
I think there might be a little bit of legitimacy to that, truthfully. So I'm going to bed. Hope you guys have a good night. I will see you next time on Well Too.